better than that for our famous our very famous faces in history. If we could please rise to begin with prayer. Unfortunately, Father Amaculos is not available to join us. If we could just please rise and start with prayer. We begin all of our assemblies with prayer. And for this, I am going to need the fourth graders to help out. Okay? So let's begin with Padre Limon, fourth graders.
Padre Limon, Ανής αεσθείτε το όνομά σου, ετέρετε η βασιλεία σου, νενηθείτε ο θέλημά σου, ως ουρανών και επί γης, των άτελημών των περιουσιών, δώστε εμείς σήμερα, και άφησιμη τα πλήματα ημών, ως εμείς αφίες τους φυλέτες ημών, και εμείς ενέχεις μας των ημών, αλλά εις εμάς από του πονηρού. Αμήν.
And I think I spoke too soon because I see Father Amaculos. So here's another famous face. You can be seated. Fourth graders, thank you very much. Parents, thank you very much. So on behalf of Mrs. Sideris, who could not be with us today because she is not feeling well, this flu has knocked the wind out of a lot of people. She apologizes for not being here. I welcome you to another year of Famous Faces in History. I would like to thank Dr. Alfieri for promoting this program, for continuing to promote this program, even though he is a math person. He's grown to love history. So I'd like to thank Dr. Alfieri. I'd like to thank all the parents and guests for encouraging their children to participate in this project. And every encouragement begins somewhere. And for that, we have to thank Ms. Pasvatis, who is the history teacher this year. But most importantly, we need to thank these lovely people on stage. The Einstein, the Rosa Parks, the Margaret Tucker, the George Washington, the Ellis, you name it. They outdid themselves. Let me just give you a brief history on Faces in History. This project began, I would say maybe about 15 to 17 years ago. Very small. It used to take place in the library. It was just some poster boards and a couple of students basically dressing up and presenting famous biographies. And it has grown to this. And everything grows from somewhere, and for that, it began, I would say, truly with Ms. Sapos and Ms. Songas, and then it continued with me, and then with Ms. Vasilopoulos, and now it just grows and grows. Every year it becomes more and more prestigious. It is one of my favorite events as a history person. The students enjoy it. This is truly learning different than anything we've ever seen before. And again, I thank the students for the time that they put into these projects, and Ms. Pasvatis as well for encouraging them to do so. Dr. Alfieri, would you like to say something now? Yeah. Okay, so I guess we will begin. Every year we have the parents participate in a game along with our fourth graders, so this we're going to do again. And I'd like to see some of our alumnus participate and see how much they remember from their time in St. Demetrius. And then the fourth graders will be able to answer if the parents are correct or wrong. And then the winning side will get a prize at the end. We're going to announce the prize all the way at the end. So do we have any volunteers? We have 8th and 10th grade students. I think the parents make it more interesting. So which parents would like to volunteer that are alumnus in the audience? I see Ms. Tiranu volunteering right here in the front. Okay, so Ms. Tiranu, why don't you come in the front? Let's see, who else is an alumnus from St. Demetrius that wants to participate? Mr. Chrysanthopoulos. Right over here. Let's see. Do we have any other alumni? Mr. Apulos, come. That's it? Okay. All right, fourth graders, if the parents get the hints wrong, they're going to have to answer. Okay, so be in tune, listen up. Okay, so Ms. Basvatis, why don't you take over since they're children? So,
Are we ready?
Yes!
Tidy up the letters.
I had 2 wives. I was the eldest of my siblings, and I completed my mission in 1969. Who am I?
parents?
Astronaut.
Parents? Are you Neil Armstrong?
That is correct.
All right, parents.
Selena Brzezowski.
I live with my parents and older sister. I went to Montessori school. I love reading and writing. Who am I?
Do you have any other hints you can get from these parents?
I died in 1945.
Parents? Too vague? Anything else you want to let us know about yourself?
I was in World War II.
Parents? Okay, the parents are giving up easily. Yes?
Maury Frank.
Say it again?
Maury Frank.
That is incorrect.
Okay, one more chance.
That is incorrect.
That young man was close. Why don't you tell us who you are?
I have Anne Frank.
Caterina Pisapollo.
I got my nickname singing at a cafe. A famous actor made my perfume more famous by making a quote about it. And I died at a hotel. Who am I?
Okay, well, we can have the parents participate. So, fourth graders, sweetheart, what do you think?
Elizabeth Taylor.
No, not Elizabeth Taylor. Somebody else from the fourth grade, ladies?
That is correct.
Vasily Stoyanov.
The name I was giving a bird is not the name everyone knows me by. I lost my medal. Some say on purpose, others say by mistake. I love all. Who am I?
Okay, fourth graders. Did we know this gentleman? Yes? Who is it? Who's he? No. No. We have another. Go ahead, gentlemen. Make me think. Yes, you got
Chloe Delatura.
I don't have 1 but 2 Hollywood stars. Clue number 2. I created and starred in a hit television show. Clue number 3. Last one. When I was a little girl, I did funny acts like frog hopping on tables to get coins, candy, and sweets. Who am I?
Lucille Ball.
Correct.
I was born in 1955. I had a brother, and I was the mother of the civil rights movement. Who am I?
Parents? Louder, parents?
That is correct.
Aristarchus Fournier.
bankruptcy. I was adopted. I also joined the Explorers Club at Hellwit Parker, where I saw my first computer. Who am I?
Okay, the parents are nicely giving it up to the fourth graders. Do we know who this gentleman is? Why don't we repeat ourselves? You want to repeat your clues so the fourth graders can hear it?
I saved the company from bankruptcy. I was adopted. I also joined the Explorers Club at Hellwood Parker, where I saw my first computer. Who am I?
Steve Jobs.
That is correct.
Gloria Bigliotti.
I was an actor. I played college football, and I love horses. Who am I?
That's a tough one. Fourth graders, think they know it? Gentlemen, either one of you? What do you think? Go ahead, boys.
Ronald Reagan.
That is correct.
My family is Greek. I know 7 fluent languages, but I can speak 12. I also became a queen. Who am I?
Do we think we know this, fourth graders?
Yes.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
The Queen of Eve, then.
Yeah. What?
Do you have a name?
Yes.
Next is Haridini Karayoli.
My birth name is Araminta Ross. I had 2 husbands because my first husband was shot to death. My adopted daughter died young. Who am I?
We know who Miss Karaoke is. Parents, that's a toughie. It's okay, parents, you know this one. Okay? Fourth graders, or are we going to need more clues? Let's see. Go ahead, sweetheart.
That is correct.
I was born in 1863. My clues are rubber. I paid workers $5 an hour, and weekend.
Okay, we have one more clue. One more clue.
I died in 1947.
Anything else you can tell us about yourself? He was quite the business person. And an inventor. Are you Thomas Edison?
No.
No, you are not. Fourth graders, would you like to correct the parents? Go ahead.
Correct.
Milan Michael.
My name's I died from mosquitoes. I had two stillborn daughters, and I was a pharaoh at a very young age.
Let's see. Fourth graders? All right. Why don't we get this young lady in the front? Miss Mila, who do you think it is?
Yeah.
Daisy Elton Ross.
Some say I was my first team. I won 7 World Series. I had a batting average of I had two children. I died in a car crash, and I was famous for my revenge dress. Who am I?
All the ladies know this. What we have, ladies.
That is correct. I was named after Thomas Edison. I have 2 soccer World Cups. Who am I? I mean, world records. Who am I?
Parents, you are ready? Okay, go ahead, boys and girls. The parents. Speaking louder.
I was inducted into the Nation's Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962. Who am I?
Let's see, parents. It's okay. It's okay, the parents. Nice and loud, Judge Robinson.
That is correct.
Dimitri Suna, please.
I was made writer of a Declaration of Independence. I invented the rotating book stand and the portable desk, but as a general of the War, but did not fight.
Okay, that's a lot of information. Fourth graders, you know this person is founding father. Yes?
George Washington!
That is incorrect.
Parents? What do we think? It's not George Washington.
He was a
Can you repeat your clues for the parents, please?
I am the main writer of the Declaration of Independence. I invented the rotating book stand and the portable desk stand. I was a general in the Revolutionary War, but did not fight. Who am I?
Oh, there's a lot of controversy. Very good.
I was one of the smartest people in history. I could speak 8 different languages. My name isn't a famous car brand. Who am I?
Car brand.
That is correct.
I couldn't speak at the age of 5. I had dyslexia and I couldn't read, but I loved math. I didn't like to wear socks because I thought they would eventually get ripped.
Okay, fourth graders, who is this gentleman?
I won 2 Purple Hearts in World War II. My brother died in a World War II air raid, and I won a Pulitzer Prize. Who am I?
Stop, parents. Okay, they're giving up easily. Fourth graders, who do we think?
That is correct.
Ava Tetra.
I was a famous actress in 1940 and 50, 60, and 70. I was the first actress to ever get paid $1 million for a movie. Who am I? And I was also the first actress to make their own fragrance.
Okay, fourth graders, easy now, Well, there is to fourth graders. Nice and loud.
That is correct.
Status tomatoes.
I was given a 12-minute standing ovation during the 1972 Academy Awards, which is the longest standing ovation for the Oscars. I was one of the most world-renowned silent film actors, and I played the same goofy old character in almost all my movies. Who am I?
Okay, fourth graders. Do we have an answer? Yes, we do.
Walt Disney. That is correct.
Anybody else from the fourth grade? Yes, Sheila. Go ahead.
Charlie Chaplin.
That is correct. He's right there. Walt
I lived in a tenement building in Newark, New Jersey. I was born in May 1929, 4 months before the great stock market crash and the beginning of the Depression in America. And also, I was the co-founder of a company. Who am I?
The fourth graders know this one?
Yes!
Go ahead.
That is correct.
Now, need us to decide.
Let's put our hands down so we can hear the clues.
I am the tallest president. I have a 60-foot carved sculpture of my face on Mount Rushmore. I have a very well-known nickname. Who am I?
Okay. Fourth graders?
Alexa.
I was a famous man. I helped many poor and impoverished children in New York City. And I met with the Pope multiple times. Who am I?
Fourth graders, do you think we know this one?
Yes.
I don't know, have you been associating a lot of these fifth graders? Because this is like the smartest fourth grader. Okay, fourth graders. I think so. Okay, who do you think, fourth graders?
Mother Teresa.
Correct.
All right, that's a tie. The gentleman impressed me. He knew that. Wow. Okay.
And Ioannis Vasilakis.
I was born in 1732, February 22, on a plantation in Virginia. I was the leader of the Revolutionary War, and I was a president. Who am I?
Okay. Let's go. You know this?
George Washington!
I think our famous faces in history should give a round of applause to our parents. I love from now, somebody may do you. You never know, okay? So you all deserve a lot of credit, as does Ms. Pasquale.
I just want to thank our boys and girls for their incredible work. I love the way you got into the character. I love the way you personified all the good things about the person. Just as a point of memory, in 6th grade, I was Ronald Wilson Reagan, the 40th President of the United States. He was in his first year as a president. That tells you how old I am. So I just want to share that with you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming out. Please make sure you take a walk around and check out the beautiful displays. Thank you, Ms. Pasfatis. Thank you, Mr. Tran, Mr. Salouis. We appreciate everything. And Ms. Calloway will be there. I'm going to let the students head to their stations.
Well, let's take a group photo, because they're
Oh,
going to
yes,
for
very
their 8th
important.
grade memory book. I want to thank, besides Ms. Pasvatis, I'd like to thank Mrs. Saoudis, Mr. Saoudis, Ms. Stewart, Mr. Tran, Mr. McKenzie, everyone for getting together. You, the parents, I know our father had to leave, Dr. Alfieri for his support, but we do want to get a group photo of the children together. Okay, so if we could do that, boys and girls.